So Jamal Niaz here with the main man Dave Allen. Long time since we spoke. It's the Bull versus the Rhino. You guys, you and Johnny Fisher go way back. I believe you were his first professional boxing sparring partner, and he made it clear that you smashed him up that day. You made it clear that you smashed him up on that first encounter. What's it been like seeing his growth since then?
Been good, been nice. Yeah, he came down to the gym and 5.5 years ago now, and came down to the gym. We sparred. I got the better. I was about to box Lucas Brown, and he's not boxed pro yet. So obviously, I've got the top side of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if he'd not gone on to do great things, I wouldn't remember it. That's the truth. I wouldn't even remember it. So, one of 20,000 spars. So, but also I kept my eye on him because I thought, he's got potential because he was big and strong and tough. I thought, well, he can do something, that kid, if he sticks at it. And I've always watched online. I've always messaged him after fights, like, "You're doing well, mate." Like, not even advice, really. Like, "You're doing well, mate. Keep doing what you're doing." Seen him a few times. I'm always wearing my Romford Bull t-shirt as well. I've had to stop wearing it now. So you know what? Like, obviously, I'm a boxer, but like, I'm a fan of boxing. Like, I want him to do well. Like, it's nice to see him do well. So this game's not personal to me. So. I've got to box him now, and I want to win him. I want to beat him, and that's what it is.
You're both great characters as well. Both funny guys outside the ring, and I'm sure you'll go for a Chinese after the fight. Is it? I know you said it's strictly business. It's about fighting a guy and trying to, get back, climb up the ranks, get to the top of the sport. Is it tougher when you have a lot of respect and borderline friendship with the guy?
Not really, no, because I've had 31 fights, I've boxed 29 different men, and I've not been on bad terms with any, really, you know what I mean? And I had a lot of respect for lots of them, because I ended up boxing people that I saw growing up as a kid. Like, this is the same for him. I remember watching Lucas Brown beat Shaggy for the WBA title. 5 years later, I'm boxing Lucas Brown, so it is what it is. When the bell goes, he's just an opponent. He's not Johnny Fisher. He's not the kid I once knew. He's not. He's just an opponent. So I'm older now. Like, I've got a much calmer head on my shoulders. So it's just a boxing match. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're 8.5 weeks out. So people ask this and that, and the honest answer is, at this point in time, I don't care about Johnny Fisher. I've got to train. He's annoying me because I have to exercise. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm just looking forward to it. I'm very lucky to be on a card like this at this stage of my career, so I didn't think I would do it. So I've had a good run. You know what I mean? I would like it to keep going. I'm not ready to retire, to be honest.
No, you are. You have always been harsh on yourself. I'm sure you can agree with that. You believe. I mean, off camera, I hope you don't mind me saying, but you said you believe you're a has-been, which I absolutely don't believe the case. Do you feel you have to get into that mental state of being the underdog to bring the best out of you? Is that something you feel you might be doing deliberately without even realising it?
I don't think so. I'm a has-been in terms of, like, if this was 5 years ago, I'd have every camera in my face. Do you know what I mean? Like, today, I'm the opponent. Like, I'm under no illusion what I'm brought here for. I'm here to make Johnny Fisher look good. Do you know what I mean? At the top and bottom of it, I've got different ideas, but that is why I'm here. I'm not an idiot. I've been boxing all my life, and now I'm managing train boxers. I know the crack. Like, Eddie Hearn's not brought me here. They're not taking me to Saudi to beat Johnny Fisher. That makes no sense. So I know why I'm here. But in terms of the fight, like, his best wins are Alan Babich and Harry Armstrong. I'm better than both of them, respectfully, on a different level to both, in terms of physicality and ability. So it's a huge step up for him, really. I think it's a step up of giant proportions. Maybe he's up to the task, maybe he's not. We'll find out. I'm not here to make predictions because you look a div when you're wrong. So yeah, we'll have to see.
You pack huge power, and I'm not saying Johnny's overlooking by any means, but I feel like a lot of people are overlooking the power you bring to the table. You've got that one-punch power. That doesn't just go away, does it?
I wouldn't say I'm a big puncher, but I think at heavyweight, if it's on the chin, it's game over. But that goes both ways. But I think everyone, apart from Johnny Fisher and team, see this as a walkover. So sadly, he doesn't. Like, he's a very smart fella, Mark Tibbs. I know Mark Tibbs. He was in the corner when I watched Dylan White. I took Dylan White 10 rounds as a novice. So they're aware what I bring to the table. They fancy the fight. Like, they're not boxing me to get beat, but they know if I'm fit and get out of bed the right side that day, they're gonna have an hard fight. So yeah, I'm just taking it all in, enjoying it, and I really believe if I'm in the best shape I can possibly be in, and if I turn up on a going day, I'll win the fight, and I genuinely believe that. Like, I just think it's the right fight at the wrong time. They took it a tiny bit too early.
And what do you make of the main event? Hell of a fight. One of the biggest fights in boxing history. I don't think that's a crazy thing to say. The first fight was one of the best heavyweight fights I've ever seen. What do you make of the rematch? Fury feels that he needs to knock Usyk out to win the fight. What do you think?
Well, I thought Usyk won the first fight. I thought Usyk won. I predicted Tyson would win. I wanted Tyson to win. Although I like Oleksandr, like a sparring partner, and he's a nice fella, but I wanted Tyson to win. But I thought Oleksandr won. In terms of needing a knockout, that's not the case. The judges were fair last time, in my opinion. But this time I picked Tyson again. Like, whoever Tyson boxes, I'll pick him. I've sparred them all, and he's been by far the best for me, in my opinion. I think it's his fight. I think last time, like, after 6 rounds, it looked like a Tyson stoppage. Whether he took his foot off the gas, whether he should have stepped on it, whether it was a mistake, whether Usyk's too fit and agile, and that caught with Tyson as the rounds went on. I guess we'll find out December 21st, but I have to go for Tyson. I wouldn't pick against him ever, because I'm aware how good he is. But it's a difficult one to predict because they're both coming to the end of the road now, and they could both fall off the edge of the cliff at any point. You know, in terms of like age. Inactivity is a factor. Bad living on Tyson's part can be a factor. So there's lots of things to factor in, but I'm going for Tyson. I would like a Tyson win, but you know, this don't get any bigger than this, does it? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a reason why it's one of the biggest fights in, like you say, in recent history. So I'm looking forward to it.
Brilliant. And final one: what does a win over Johnny Fisher do for your career? Where do you think it positions you in the heavyweight division? Is there anyone in mind that you'd like to fight after this fight?
It just gives my kids a nicer life, really. Do you know what I mean? Like, it enables me to continue living my dream. Since I left school, I've been boxing, done jobs here and there and stuff, but it just enables me to continue living my dream. It enables my kids to have a nice life, and that's about it, really. I box now for stability after I retire, because I want that stability. I want to retire and be like, look, I can do this, and the other. I don't have to retire and go, right, I need to scratching about for a job and that. Do you know what I mean? That's the truth of it. Like, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not getting paid mega money. So the longer I can continue to box for now, the better life is for me and my family. So in terms of what's next, with a win, I'd like to box Morson if I won. I'm open to box anybody. Like, I want to box the best. I think Itama's he's probably the best prospect we've got. Him and Fisher. I want to box all of them. Win, lose or draw, as long as I'm healthy, as long as I can compete at a decent level, I want to continue to box. And at the minute, I feel like I can do that. But December 21st will answer a lot of questions for me. So we'll see.
Appreciate the time, Dave.